Sawadee krap. Hello and welcome to a Singaporean in Chiang Mai. We continue on the journey of me sharing my experience in building a house from scratch. In this video, I'll be sharing the issues I encounter that requires fixing and rework. People in the construction industry tells me that this is very common. And for contractors, this is a very critical thing to manage. Otherwise, the rework can eat up all their profit. In the first 7 weeks of construction, we reached this point. I was quite impressed with the progress. I would like you to pay attention to the right half where my big window would be. They added wooden guide to pour concrete for the window frame. Only 2 window frames for the whole of week 8 and 9. Yeah, that 2 weeks was like a school holiday break. However, during that 2 weeks, I walk around and around the construction to check every check. Note these two pillars, they are the support for my front balcony. This is the side view with the pillar removed. Let me draw the pillars back where it used to be and then draw the steps where it will eventually be for me to walk up to the house. I realize that the entrance is narrow and tight, not good for a front entrance. At that time, I did not do any video, so I can only add this virtual figure to give you an idea. There is not enough space for two persons to go up side by side, which means that when my barang-barang arrives, it is too narrow to cut the big items through. Barang-barang is a Singapore colloquial referring to furniture and other stuff. I thought that 1.2 meter was broad enough without taking into account the pillar. The pillar takes up 20 cm, leaving me with only 1 meter for my entrance. I requested for the balcony to be extended by another meter, hence the original pillar was cut off and the cement smashed to pieces. Then 2 new holes were dug to facilitate for the extension. The holes are necessary to ensure that the extension has a good foundation. And yes, the same metal frame is used to form the base concrete. And once the vertical metal frame is put in, cement is poured in. Digging these 2 holes was done manually. There is no space to bring in the backhoe or excavator to dig. Plus, cost-wise, it is cheaper to use manual labor for just 2 holes. By the way, this is a fix that was due to my bad design. Hence, this fix cost me an additional 35,000 Thai baht. But what needs to be done? Have to be done. For these 2 pillar bases, the added cement bricks, making it a permanent support. These bricks create a square space for the cement to be poured in to form the vertical pillar. I guess strength is needed since they are not joined to the rest of the pillar infrastructure. So using these cement bricks will add additional strength. They are careful in measuring to ensure the correct alignment. I guess the right amount of space between the metal pillar and the bricks to ensure that the metal pillar is centralized so that any forces on it will be resisted evenly. And then a second layer of brick is added. He's stuffing cement into the gap between the 2 bricks, make sure they stick well. A generous amount of cement is then placed to ensure the 2 layers of brick stick well with each other. He's still carefully aligning it to make sure the square in the middle is correct. Interesting, they put 3 levels of brick to keep the cement from flowing out. But after the cement had been poured in, they start to remove the 3rd level of bricks to flatten out the cement on the floor. So this 3rd level of bricks was not part of the thing. They are just guide blocks to keep the cement from flowing out all over. Now they are just flattening and smoothing the space. Thereafter, the extension is marked up with cement on the floor. This process took about 1.5 weeks. That is week 10 and half of week 11. In the meantime, during that 2 no work weeks, I noted these blue pipes. The smaller ones are water inlet and the bigger ones are for water drainage. These water pipes are designed to be part of the wall. That is, they will be hidden inside the wall. That is why one hardly see any electrical or water pipes in Thai houses. The issue is that they assume my wall will be aligned to the outside, but I wanted this particular wall to be aligned inside. The reason is that I wanted a smooth wall for my kitchen cabinet to run across. I knew that they will not know what I want. Hence, I repeated this to the contractor umpteen times. It was very much later that I discovered that my contractor never passed the message down. Hey, this was only the 10th week, and I unfortunately discovered this problem after the 30th week. For 20 weeks, I wasted my heart, soul, mind explaining and explaining and explaining to a person who looked at you as if he understood, but nothing was conveyed down the line. It was very frustrating. Standing at the outside kitchen, this wall separates my inside and outside kitchen. The outside kitchen is at a lower elevation. Hence, knocking started. This is a rework that needs to be done at no cost to me. And the cement need to be knocked off to move the pipe inner. I guess the workers are not too happy with the rework, as after hacking off some of the cement, nothing else happened for quite a while. But during this 10th week, they have another guy to come in to continue building up the wall. This guy lays one block at a time, and the walls are rising up to the top, all the way to the metal beam of the ceiling and roof. This is week 10 plus for you. In the next session, we will cover the progress of the front balcony and another rework. This rework was done 2 times, tear down and rebuilt, and was still wrong. Seriously, I cannot believe that my contractor has any construction experience. He cannot understand my explanation. What was this rework that caused him to rise above my head? The clue is in this picture. Something is not centralized. Till then, this is Kyle. See you in the next session. Jagan Sechana. I am glad you watched till the end. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. It will help me tailor my future videos better. Do subscribe to my channel to keep updated. It is called Singaporean in CM. Have a nice day.